Hey guys, it's SteelJan here. Hi guys, welcome back. It's SteelJan here. Hey, today we're going to talk about saving you energy during the heat wave. Welcome to the heat wave of 2011. You know, I see the Congress passing over the years different tax deductions you can do for energy savings. And I think that what they don't realize is that the vast majority of Americans don't earn enough or have enough things to itemize deductions on our taxes, right? When we spend money, it's gone. So all you folks who can itemize your taxes, to save money on your energy, just go call your professional, have them come out and drop $30,000-$40,000 on your house, and then you can go write it off as a tax deduction. But for the rest of us, we need more. Now, first off, I think everybody does the standard stuff, or I hope you do, like line your wall outlets that face the walls and caulk your house. And I'll show you a little bit on that in a few minutes. But one thing that I came up with is take your windows that you don't need the light in, or where the sun boils down and hits it in, and cover them. Now, some folks on a real tight budget just use plain aluminum foil. Just take aluminum foil, tape it up to the windows, and you're done. That helps a lot. But what I came up with a few years back, and what we've been doing down here, is this. It's called RMAT Plus 3, but I think it goes by various names. It's a 1/2 inch thick, and it's got an aluminum side on it. And what I do is, what I did a few years back was I bought a bunch of this and measured off my windows, and then I cut it up. Now, you can just cut it up and you just slide the panel into your window. You can do this on any window in the house, and on windows where you can't just slide a panel in because there's like no window ledge or something, then yeah, aluminum foil works great. So you can also, I'll show you one that I did like this. I pretty up the edges, or I dress the edges, I guess you could say, with some duct tape. Good old duct tape, where would we be? And now, and then just set them in the windows. And this is going to reflect the sun back out, and the insulation is going to stop the heat from getting inside your home. So you will be amazed at how much this is going to save on your electric bill. I used to keep the facts and figures, but I don't anymore. In the wintertime, we take the ones out where the sun beats through because we want the sun to heat the house. Let me show you another example window. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to mention is make sure you have shade on your outside air conditioner unit. If you have no trees or shade out there, you can build stuff out of, well, I would show you what we have, but it's kind of a nightmare. It's a military camo netting with the little fake leaves tied into it, and we have it propped up around our air conditioner. Keep it quite a ways from the air conditioner and not over the top where the air blows straight up. But just so that the air conditioner is always in shade. You know, the air conditioner coils are trying to transfer the heat that they've pulled out of your house to the outside. Well, the sun beating on your outside air conditioner unit is just like a hot city sidewalk. And so it can't transfer the heat to the outside, and so you can lower your air conditioner all you want to inside. It's not going to do any good because it can't transfer the heat outside. You folks who live in apartment buildings, ask your managers or supers if your outside air conditioning units are shaded. I see a lot of city buildings with their air conditioning units on top of the buildings just baking in the sun. And I think, how much money could be saved if those air conditioner units were just shaded? Duh! Okay, let me show you another window. Now this is probably going to be a tough piece of video to shoot because I'm shooting indoors at a window, which is always a big no-no in videoing. But I want to show you this window. Now this window, I don't ever raise these shades more than that. So I don't use the light from that window, right? So what I do with this window is I made one of my screens so that it goes into the upper part. And I put a duct tape tab on it for easy removal. And so now when I close the shade down to half mast, I don't tell any difference, but I'm blocking the heat transfer up here. Nice and cool on this side. If I reach inside, hot, hot, hot. Then I made another panel like this for on the boiling hot days. We want as much heat transfer as we can to go to the outside. So I just slipped that one in. So on the absolutely 106 degree days that we have down here, I'll slip panels into all of our windows. Yeah? And for lighting, we use the fluorescent bulbs so that they don't put off heat themselves. Now let me show you a tip about checking a window for if it might be leaking, if you might need to caulk it. Okay, now for this, we're going to use a simple stick of incense. Light the incense. This one's cedar, delightful. Take out our panels. Okay, now what I do is I go to each window and with the air conditioner blasting, because remember the air conditioner is trying to suck air out of your house and blow in cool. If there's any cracks, any leakage in these windows, it'll make the incense go haywire. So I go around and I do this to every window. And I also say a small blessing. No. I do this to every window. And if I ever catch any wiggling, that tells me I need to go out and caulk it. Now, if you really can't even afford caulk, duct tape's your friend. Just put a chunk of duct tape over there. But remember, folks, be safe about this. If windows are your escape from a fire, if you have a fire, then make sure you're leaving your fire exits open. You don't want to keep anyone from being able to get out in case of a fire. Well, let me show you one last thing. Now, these things don't have to be horribly, horribly ugly. If you want people to think that's draperies outside there, well, you could always go to, think as low as you can go. You go to a thrift store and get some lace curtains or some curtain fabric and put some on the outside so it looks like it's curtains. Well, what I like to do is I have a ton of old movie posters. And so what I do with mine is I put movie posters on the inside. So if I want to look at my beautiful Kenneth Branagh, love you, in his Henry V poster, I just raise the curtains. That's it from me, guys. Till next time, this is SteelJan out. Have a great day, guys. SteelJan.